As we begin this journey together, I invite you to take a deep breath and listen with an open heart. In the stillness of this moment, allow yourself to acknowledge the weight of exhaustion that can sometimes overwhelm us. It's as if the darkness of night has lingered too long, casting a shadow on our soul. But even in the midst of this weariness, I sense that there's a whispered promise lingering in the air, a gentle reminder that we're not alone. If this message is already touching you, subscribe to our channel and come walk with us in prayer. Every day is a new chance to start over with God, and I believe that's exactly what He's waiting for, a heart that's willing to listen, to surrender, and to trust in His loving presence. This introduction sets the tone for a spiritual journey, acknowledges the pain and struggle of exhaustion, and hints at the promise of God's presence. It also includes a subtle call to action, inviting the listener to subscribe and join the journey in prayer. See what the Bible reveals about moments when we feel drained and powerless. In Isaiah 40 verse 31, it says, "But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint." NIV. This verse shows us that not everything has to make sense right now, because God sees beyond the present. He knows that our strength is not in our own abilities, but in His presence that lives within us. It's as if God is saying, "I know you're tired, but I'm not. I know you're weak, but I'm strong. And when you put your hope in me, I will give you the strength you need to face whatever comes your way." This verse was not written by chance. It has everything to do with what you're feeling right now. You're feeling drained, powerless, and unsure if you can make it through another day. But before we can live out this promise, we need to take an honest look at what we carry inside. The fears, the doubts, the worries that weigh us down and drain our strength. It's time to confront the human condition and let God's strength shine through our weakness. You may be fighting an internal war that no one sees. A battle against weariness, a struggle against the overwhelming feeling of just not being enough. What you carry inside, perhaps no one could bear on the outside. The masks we wear, the smiles we force, they all hide a truth too difficult to express. The fear of failing, the shame of not living up to expectations, the constant comparison that leaves us feeling drained and depleted. We tell ourselves we're strong, that we can handle it all. But deep down, we ache for something more, something deeper. We long for a strength that doesn't fade, a peace that surpasses understanding, a love that conquers all. We reach for it, grasp at it, but it feels so far away. But know this, God sees you. He sees the exhaustion, the doubt, the pain you carry. He sees the battles you fight, the tears you cry, the burdens you bear. And He doesn't judge. He doesn't condemn. He simply stands beside you, offering His unwavering love and support. He knows your heart, He understands your struggles, and He is waiting to heal you. If this truth is touching hidden areas of your heart, and you want to sow into this ministry that reaches you deeply, consider leaving a super thanks with a generous offering. Your seed allows us to continue bringing healing and truth to more people every day. It is precisely in this place of pain that God chooses to begin healing. It is now, in this fragile place, that His answer will begin to emerge. You see a mess, a chaos of emotions, a struggle to find strength in a world that seems to be moving too fast. But God sees preparation. He sees the seeds of growth, the roots of resilience, the shoots of hope that will break through the darkness. While you think you are lost, God sees the exact moment of alignment, the perfect timing for His intervention, the precise moment when His presence will make all the difference. God is not ignoring your silence. He is working in the dark where no one else can reach, weaving a tapestry of redemption, of healing, of transformation. He is not judging you for your weaknesses, but rather, He is strengthening you in your vulnerabilities. He is not condemning you for your doubts, but rather, He is revealing to you the truth that sets you free. What seemed like delay was actually protection. What you thought was the end was God's new beginning. You thought you were alone, but God was right there with you, guiding you through the darkness, illuminating your path, and leading you into the light. And when you begin to see as God sees, your way of reacting also changes. You no longer respond from a place of fear, but from a place of faith. You no longer react impulsively, but with deliberate intention. And when you take the next step, it will not be driven by pain or doubt, but by the certainty of God's presence and the promise of His deliverance. Now is the time to believe, even without seeing the end. You don't have to be ready, you just have to be willing. Faith begins where control ends, and it is in this surrender that we find the strength to move forward. Faith is taking a step while still feeling afraid. It is obeying before understanding. Like Abraham, leaving without knowing where he was going. Like Peter stepping out of the boat with no ground beneath his feet. It is a choice, a decision to trust in the unknown, to lean on the unseen. And when we make this choice, something invisible begins to move. A promise begins to take shape. Let go of the weight of carrying everything alone. You don't have to understand everything to trust fully. If these words are activating faith within you, consider supporting this mission with a generous offering through the Super Thanks button. Your contribution is a seed of trust that allows us to continue spreading hope to thousands of people every day. And when you decide to trust, something new begins, a journey of surrender, a path of promise, a road to redemption. I am not defined by my past mistakes. I am a masterpiece in progress, being sculpted by the hand of God. I am not what hurt me. I am what heals me. My history does not define me. Grace redraws me. I am not a victim of circumstance. I am a victor through Christ. God is my strength when I fail, my comfort when I'm afraid, my hope when I have none. I am sustained by what He said, not by what I feel. What He started, He will complete. His promises are my foundation, His love my shield, His word my guide. I was set apart for something eternal, not to live trapped in yesterday's shadows. Nothing in my past is greater than what God is forming me to be. I am a vessel of His purpose, a carrier of His light, a beacon of His hope. I am walking in the fullness of His love, empowered by His grace, and guided by His Spirit. And as I declare this truth, God is already moving the invisible, weaving miracles into the fabric of my life. Because when the truth is released, heaven responds. Maybe you've been waiting so long that you no longer know if you should wait any longer. It may seem that God is silent, as if He has stopped in the middle of His promise. But God never wastes silence. He is sowing something where no one can see. What seems like wasted time may be precise preparation, a period of hidden growth, like a root growing in the dark, a tapestry being woven on the reverse side, a pregnancy hidden beneath the surface. He is not absent. He is actively at work in the secret chamber of your soul. While you may not see it, God is healing parts of your past while you learn to breathe in the present. He is repositioning things that will only make sense when His time is right. He is changing people around you, preparing hearts, softening ground, aligning circumstances. And while God takes care of what's around you, He is sculpting something inside you. And what He started in secret is about to appear in your new way of being. While everything seemed to be at a standstill, something has already changed within you. You are no longer the same person who began this journey. Patience has been birthed within you, a patience that no longer reacts impulsively, but chooses to listen before responding. Gentleness has emerged, a gentleness that softens the rough edges of your soul. You are learning to trust in the midst of uncertainty, to find peace in the midst of chaos. He is teaching you to depend on Him, not on your own strength or wisdom. He is showing you that spiritual vision is not about seeing the future, but about trusting in the present. Discernment has been given to you, the ability to distinguish between what is of God and what is not. Emotional healing is taking place, a healing that releases you from the weight of past hurts. You are no longer held captive by pride, escape, or bitterness. You are being transformed, and with this transformation comes a growing sense of humility and surrender. Don't fight what is healing you. Don't rush to leave the process God is using to transform you. Continue to surrender to His work in your life, to trust in His timing and His ways. Now that you see what God is forming in you, let's pray with that surrendered heart. The time has come to talk to God from this new awareness, to ask for His guidance and His strength as you navigate this journey of growth and transformation. Father, I come before you now with everything I carry and cannot let go of. The weight of it feels heavy, a burden I try to shoulder alone. I confess that I am still holding on to what the Lord has already told me to let go of. Fear whispers that release will bring only emptiness, so I cling tighter, even though I know it hurts. I am afraid to trust, to surrender fully to your plan, to believe without seeing. Teach me to trust even in silence, to find strength in your stillness. Help me to surrender what I am still holding on to tightly. Lord, you are patient, good, and faithful, even when I am not. You see my struggles and you understand my doubts. Your silence is not absence, it is wisdom. I know that you are working behind the scenes, shaping me, refining me, preparing me for something greater. For that, I thank you. I thank you for the journey, for the pain that has brought me closer to you, for the revelation that has illuminated my path. I thank you for the strength you have given me to keep going, even when I feel weak. I consecrate my thoughts, my decisions, my emotions, and my paths to you. Let me walk in your ways, even when I cannot see them clearly. I surrender to you everything that still binds me, and I choose to walk with you, even without seeing, but believing in your love. Leaving behind what destroyed you is trusting in the one who can rebuild you. If this prayer spoke to your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who needs these words. And if you'd like to plant a seed of gratitude and faith, click the Super Thanks button and contribute generously. Your gift sustains this mission of spreading hope every day. May the peace and strength of Christ be with you today and always.